everybody, from Elliott Field in Brookline, Massachusetts. I am Jesse Mayfield Sheehan, and we are here to bring you the 2024 Brookline Youth Baseball Major A Town Championship. This year's championship gives us the final two contestants of the Padres and the Red Sox. The Padres, this year's second seed in the tournament, hoping to avenge last year's championship round loss, while the Red Sox, the Cinderella story of the tournament, came in as the bottom sixth seed and rode their way through upset after upset all the way here to the final round. With the Red Sox coming in out of the losers bracket, they are one loss away from being eliminated from the tournament. But if the Red Sox were to upset the Padres, they would force a do-or-die final game on Tuesday. The Padres hoping to finish things here and crown themselves champions. The Red Sox hoping to force one more game. We'll be back with the starting lineups and start of this ballgame. Stay tuned.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those barbecues you plan in detail for your family? Or your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
Back at Elliott Park, Jesse Mayfield Sheehan here as we're about to start the 2024 Brookline Youth Baseball Major A Town Championship. Now let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting team today, the Red Sox.
Hello, my name is Dylan Farrell. I'm 12 years old and I play for the Red Sox. My name is Kian Dean. I'm 12 years old and I play for the Red Sox.
Hello, my name is Kai Schofield. I am 11 years old and I play for the Red Sox.
Hi, I'm Will Jakes. I'm 12 years old and I play for the Red Sox.
Hi, I'm Shane Kutka. I'm 11 years old and I play for the Red Sox.
Hi, my name's Avery. I play for the Red Sox and I'm 12 years old.
Hi, I'm William DeLucia. I'm 12 years old and I play for the Red Sox.
Hi, I'm Oshin Dean. I play for the Red Sox and I'm 10 years old.
Hi, my name is Jay Park and I'm 12 and I play for Red Sox.
My name is Aaron Sitkoff. I'm 11 years old and I'm representing the Red Sox.
Let's go Red Sox! Those are our visitors, the Red Sox. Now let's meet the home team on the scoreboard today, the Padres.
Hello, my name is Cameron Galula. I'm 11 years old and I play for the Padres.
Hello, my name is Ryan. I am 12 years old and I play for the Padres.
Hi, my name is Mikey Sullivan. I'm 12 years old and I play for the Padres.
Hi, my name is Jack Lawrence. I'm 11 years old and I hit dingers.
Hi, my name is Calvin Thorne. I'm 11 years old and I play for the Padres.
Hi, my name's Holden Ben. I'm 12 years old and I play for the Padres.
Hi, my name is Peter Thorne. I'm 9 years old and I play for the Padres.
Hi, my name's Tyler Jacobs. I'm 12 years old and I play for the Padres.
Hi, my name's Aiden. I'm 11 years old and I play for the Padres.
Hi, my name is Shugland. I play for the Padres and I'm 11 years old.
My name is Moshe Osman. I'm 11 years old and I play for the Padres.
All right, let's not waste any more time. Let's get to the baseball. All right, we are here at Elliott Field. I'm Jesse Mayfield Sheehan here to bring you coverage of the Brookline Youth Baseball 2024 Major A Town Championship. The home team Padres taking to the field led by their starting pitcher number 5, Cam Galula. They'll be facing the top of the order of the visiting Red Sox. As we said in the open, the Padres, if they win today, that is it. As the team out of the winner's bracket, they only need one win in order to claim the championship crown and avenge their loss in last year's finals. The Red Sox, the Cinderella team, coming out of the 6th seed and making it all the way here. They're coming out of the losers bracket, and they will need 2 wins in order to eliminate the Padres. So if they win today, it will force another game to decide it all on Tuesday. First 2 pitches in, we got 1 strike and 1 ball to the Red Sox leadoff hitter, their starting shortstop, number 9, Dylan Farrell. Farrell hits a high hopper over to short, fielded cleanly, thrown to first, just barely in time, beat him by half a step. Good reaction by the shortstop, Ryan Chase. And that will be out number 1. Now coming up for the Red Sox, their starting second baseman, number 2, Oshin Dian. First pitch swings and misses. Oshin Dian, one of the younger players out here today at 10 years old, did still make the BYB All-Star game as he takes ball 1 there, 1-1 the count from Galula. That one also high, ball 2. Oshin Dian said his favorite highlight of the season is when he was playing catcher. His brother Kian Dian threw a rocket from center field. He caught it and tagged the runner out at home. We're going to have a couple of pairs of brothers on these 2 teams playing here as Oshin Dian faces a 2-2 count with 1 down here in the top of the first. Foul tips that one and stays alive. With Oshin Dian being one of the younger players out here, that also results in him having one of the smaller strike zones, but Galula still has him on the verge of a strikeout, but he makes contact there. It's going to be a deep one for the shortstop. Chase makes the throw, just barely beat out by Dian. The 10-year-old hustling down the first base line. And we have our first base runner. Well fielded by Ryan Chase out at short, but it was a deeper grounder closer to the left gap. Had to make a longer throw and just barely couldn't make it in time. Now batting for the Red Sox is Kian Dian, number 13, as he fouls off the first pitch for strike 1. Kian Dian starting behind the plate for the Red Sox today. A couple of jersey number coincidences. Both teams, number 13 is starting at catcher, Kian Dian for the Red Sox, Mikey Sullivan for the Padres, and both number 9s starting at shortstop with Ryan Chase for the Padres and Dylan Farrell for the Red Sox. So a couple fun coincidences there as Kian Dian took ball 1 that time, 1-1 the count. Makes contact here up the middle, field by Chase, tags second, throws to first. Got him! It's all Ryan Chase for the Padres defense, with a little help from first baseman Holden Ben as the 6-3 double play ends the top of the first.
Guys, real quick.
And you really see how the placement of a ground ball makes such a big difference. When Chase had grounders coming to his left, he was able to make those throws in time to beat the runner at first. When he had the one grounder coming to his right, that one off the bat of Oshin Dian, that was the one that he couldn't get there in time for the infield single. But the short base paths, you know, these are the kind of things that can make all the difference here at this Little League level. The bottom of the first is upon us as the Red Sox take the field with their starting pitcher, number 24, Will Jakes. The top of the batting order for the Padres, it will start with pitcher against pitcher as Cam Galula leading things off for the Padres. He'll be followed by the infielder who is the star of that top of the first inning, Ryan Chase, and then Mikey Sullivan, who completes the starting battery, will complete the top three batters in line for the bottom of the first inning. Had a quick first inning here, and you know that the Red Sox will want to answer with a quick defensive inning of their own as they try and set the pace here in the first inning. Get set for the bottom of the first, we see Kian Dian completing the battery to start for the Red Sox, along with Jakes.
We're going to talk more.
And warm-up throws are done, so let's begin the bottom of the first. Leading off for the Red Sox, the starting pitcher, number 5, Cam Galula.
Stand close to the plate. Be ready, okay?
Just a brief pause as they needed time for their first base coach to get out there. Both base coaches, actually, but now we're playing ball. First pitch shows bunt, but he whiffs on it, strike one. Galula, a lefty leading off, and was trying to sneak in a bunt single there to start off the bottom of the first inning. Not showing bunt that time as the pitch comes in low for ball one. While Galula may have started at pitcher, a very versatile player who plays various infield and outfield positions. As he makes contact here, that's going to be a grounder to second, juggled by the second baseman, couldn't get there in time. And almost a savvy play there by the first baseman, number 34, as he thought that maybe Galula had moved to the left of the baseline, which if we were going strictly by very strict video-enforced Major League rules, that would have gotten him out if he was in fact left of the line there. That's why they teach you to run off to the right side, as that one comes in low for ball one. As Ryan Chase, number 9, the starting shortstop for the Padres, showed bunt but pulled back, so the Padres showing some small ball strategy here to start. Both of the first two batters showing bunt to start. As that one misses as well, ball 2. 2-0 the count to Ryan Chase, who was very busy in the field in the top of the first inning. Takes a low ball 3 there, and they might want to be careful about letting another batter get on the base, especially Ryan Chase, as one of his favorite highlights of this season is perfecting the delayed steal. That one missed as well. A 4-pitch walk for Ryan Chase, and it's first and second with nobody out, as up comes the starting catcher for the Padres, number 13, Mikey Sullivan.
Let's go, Will. Let's go, kid. Come on now.
Sullivan, a powerful hitter to bring up with multiple runners on base. His favorite highlight of the season was hitting a home run further than his older brother Tommy. Both Sullivan boys, strong batters, both of them former home run derby winners. As the first pitch catches the low corner there, strike one. And that's important for Jakes. Even when you're facing the middle of the lineup, the heart of the lineup, you cannot be afraid to throw strikes, especially when you got 2 runners already on base. But that one comes in low for ball 1. 1-1 the count, with Cam Galula at second, Ryan Chase at first. As Sullivan fouls that one off for strike 2. 1-2 the count.
1 and 2. No
For the 12-year-old Mikey Sullivan, this is his 3rd year playing in the majors here in Brookline Youth Baseball. Made the All-Star team all 3 years. Currently staring down a 1-2 count and makes contact up the third baseline. That is fair. And it'll be a clean single for Mikey Sullivan to load the bases with nobody out. Now batting the starting center fielder for the Padres, number 34, Jack Lawrence. Another lefty coming to the plate for the Padres with a prime opportunity to score here with the bases loaded and nobody out. First pitch comes in high, ball 1. Jakes has to be careful about finding the zone. A free pass in this situation would let up a run. That one catches the inside corner, strike 1. Jack Lawrence, the 11-year-old in his second year in the majors. His favorite highlight of this season was an opposite field blast to left field at Lars Anderson during a game against the Orioles. Swing and a miss there, strike 2. Seemed to be a little behind that pitch. Jake's bringing some heat, trying to get out of the jam here. Bases loaded, nobody out, 1 and 2, the count to Lawrence. And that one misses outside, ball 2.
22.
That one catches that high inside corner again, and Lawrence goes down on strikes. Big first out get for Will Jakes. As now coming to the plate, number 11, Cal Thorne. First pitch, he was taking it all the way, but it hits the zone, strike 1. Thorne started on the bench defensively, but as the players rotate positions, he'll definitely get some time in the field as this game goes on. Takes that one, that will be ball 1. At 11 years old, Cal playing in his first year in the majors and made the All-Star team here in his first year. Takes strike 2 there. A timeout called. Thorne trying to recollect himself.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 down.
And again, another batter goes down looking. Will Jakes with back-to-back strikeouts, and he is 1 out away from escaping the bases loaded no-out jam. Last obstacle standing between Jakes and a successfully escaped jam is the Padres starting first baseman, number 22, Holden Ben. Ben takes ball 1 there. Holden Ben's favorite highlight of the season was a walk-off single against the Angels. Padres hoping he can come up with a big hit here as he takes a low ball 2. Cam Galula standing at third, Ryan Chase at second, Mikey Sullivan at first, but 2 down here in the bottom of the first inning as the excitement is starting early here in the town championship. That one hits the zone, strike 1. 2 and 1, the count to Ben. That one comes in low for ball 3. 3 and 1. 1 ball away from a bases loaded walk, which would score the game's first run. But Jakes hits the strike zone, and we've got a full count with 2 outs and the bases loaded. What an exciting way to start this town championship game here in the first. Swing and a miss, and Jakes with 3 straight strikeouts. Incredible poise under pressure from the Red Sox starting pitcher Will Jakes after giving up 2 singles and a walk to load the bases with nobody out. 3 straight strikeouts.
Awesome job.
All right, that's the end of the first inning. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be back with the second inning. Stay tuned.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
All right, we are back for the second inning of the BYB Major A Town Championship. No score in the first inning, despite the Padres loading the bases with nobody out in the bottom of the first, as standing tall on the mound in that first inning, and now standing tall at the plate to lead things off for the Red Sox here in the top of the second, number 24, Will Jakes. First hit, and he sends it off the glove of Chase at short. A well-hit ball by Will Jakes for a leadoff single. Now coming to the plate for the Red Sox, their starting left fielder, number 12, Shane Kutka. Will Jakes already making a lot of noise to start this one. The 3 straight strikeouts to end the bottom of the first, and leads off the top of the second with a single. First pitch from Cam Galula to Kutka misses low and away for ball 1. And this one he sends up the middle. That's going to be through for a single, and they could not make a throw to second. Center fielder was hoping he could try and catch Jakes at second, but neither of the infielders covered. And now, with 2 runners on and nobody out, up comes the starting center fielder for the Red Sox, number 22, Avery Solami. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. And that's a hard bouncer, but fielded cleanly at second, flip to second for 1, on to first, not in time, and the throw gets away. Jakes taking off for home, and the Red Sox are first on the board. Avery Solami grounds into the unassisted fielder's choice at second, but due to the throwing error, they score the game's first run. Will Jakes, after keeping the Padres off the board with a valiant effort on the mound in the first inning, with his bat and his legs, he gets the Red Sox on the board. A sac bunt laid down by number 11, Aaron Sitkoff, as that will be the first out of, or the second out of the inning. And that will put a runner at third with 2 down.
Yes, he was out. 1-3 on the put out.
As now coming to the plate, the starting third baseman, number 19, William DeLucia. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. And William DeLucia's favorite highlight of the season, a very fitting one, he says, "I like that we came back from being last place to make it to the finals." 0-2 count now. Indeed, the Red Sox have been on quite the Cinderella run, starting out as the tournament's 6th seed after finishing the regular season 2-8-1, as DeLucia fouls that one off and stays alive. But despite the Red Sox low seeding, here they are fighting for the title, trying to go from worst to first here in this playoff run. That one's going to miss low. Ball 1. 1-2, the count to DeLucia. Solami stands at third. You gotta wait. Oh, that was a dropped third strike. And they couldn't get to first in time. The Red Sox score off another defensive miscue as DeLucia is racing all the way to third. And the throw to third gets away. And he's going to the plate. They recovered, throw to home, not in time. It skipped away. William DeLucia goes all the way around on a dropped third strike.
Get in there. Yeah.
Unbelievable. I've seen it happen once before in a town championship like 3 years ago. I didn't think I would see it again so soon. William DeLucia chased the pitch high. It was so high it went over the catcher's outstretched glove. He raced down to first. The catcher tried to throw to first. If they had gotten him out at first, that would have ended the inning. Throw goes over the first baseman's glove, sails into right field. DeLucia races around first, races around second, goes down to third. The throw from right field to third, missed the third baseman. DeLucia takes off for home. The throw to home skips off the dirt, and the catcher can't collect it, and DeLucia slides in safe. 2 more runs in for the Red Sox as Solomie and DeLucia both score. Red Sox now lead 3-0. Are you entertained, folks? This is Brookline Youth Baseball Town Championship game. First pitch there is going to be strike 1 to Jay Park, number 7, the starting left fielder for the Red Sox. As that one misses, ball 1. And boy, you know, I overheard something from the Red Sox dugout between innings. The coach was giving a lot of props to the Red Sox starting catcher, Kian Dian, for his job catching that first inning for Will Jakes, while Jakes got the strikeouts to his name to escape that bases-loaded jam, as this one's a grounder up the first base line, juggled but picked up and tagged at first to end the inning. But as I was saying, with the bases loaded in that first inning, it was a credit to Kian Dian behind the plate that nothing got past him, because if something had got past him, a run likely would have scored and it would have been the Padres first on the board. But instead, some misses on a couple of throws, and the Red Sox take full advantage, put 3 runs on the board. You talk about a shift in momentum. The Padres load the bases with nobody out in the bottom of the first inning. Looks for sure like the home team is on their way to taking an early lead. But then 3 straight strikeouts from Will Jakes, who will retake the mound here for the second inning. And then Jakes himself leads off with a single. Shane Kutka follows up with a single. A grounder from Avery Solomie, which looks like a potential double play ball, instead turns into a fielder's choice, and then a throwing error on the attempt to complete the double play allows Will Jakes to score. Solomie goes down to second. After a sac bunt from Aaron Sitkoff, William DeLucia comes up and strikes out, but that was far from the ending of the inning, as a dropped third strike combined with a couple of throwing errors are allowed DeLucia to come all the way around for the second dropped third strike home run that I've seen in the BYB Town Championship game in the past 4 years. And I don't know if it's happened in some of the championship games that I've missed over the past couple of years, but I do know that I personally have seen it happen twice. As I saw it happen once back in 2021. Jakes retakes the mound for the Red Sox for his second inning of work. And he'll be dealing with the second half of the Padres lineup after he was forced to see 6 batters in the first inning. Hung in tough there to escape the jam in the first inning. We'll see what he does here in the second. Leading off for the Padres, number 24, Peter Thorne. Takes a high ball 1.
All right, Pedro, let's go. 1-0. 1-0.
That one hits the zone, strike 1.
1-1. 1-1.
Chases that one way high, strike 2. Peter Thorne, probably the youngest player in this championship, possibly the youngest player in the league at 9 years old. As he fouls that one off, stays alive at 1-2. His favorite highlight of the season is just making it to the majors and getting to play with his older brother, Calvin, who is also on the Padres. We saw him bat in the bottom of the first.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Here we go. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 the count. Did he swing at that one? He did. Didn't cut a piece of it. It gets away from the catcher, and Peter Thorne is going to reach on a dropped third strike. He's just going to stay at first, as that was well backed up. As that was well backed up out in right field. But with the dropped third strike, Peter Thorne stands at first now. Coming up for the Padres, the starting second baseman, number 7, Tyler Jacobs. Swing and a miss there, strike 1. After giving up 2 singles to the first 3 batters he faced, Jakes has not seen a ball put in play by the bat since then, as that'll be strike 2 to Jacobs. As if you count that dropped third strike, technically 4 straight strikeouts for Jakes dating back to that first inning. That one's going to be a high ball 1.
1-2. 1-2.
Jacobs' favorite highlight of the season was that walk-off win versus the Angels. Takes high ball 2 there. 2-2 the count.
22.
Runner at first, nobody out here in the bottom of the second inning. As he takes strike 3 there. That inside corner to lefties has been a lethal pitch from Will Jakes. And now batting for the Padres with 1 down, number 12, Aiden Kawada. Late swing there, strike 1. That one's gonna miss, ball 1. One out, runner at first. Swing and a miss there, strike 2. Appears to be behind these hard-throwing pitches from Will Jakes. And swing and a miss for strike 3. That is 6 straight strikeouts for Will Jakes, including the dropped third strike. 2 down now, as up comes number 19, Shua Galernter. First pitch in the zone, strike 1. Peter Thorne still stands at first, having reached on a drop third strike. 2 down here in the bottom of the second. Red Sox leading 3-0. That one's gonna miss, ball 1.
Go defense. 1-1 here, guys. First and second.
This one is sliced towards first base. Over the first baseman's outstretched glove. He reaches, and Peter Thorne races down to second. A 2-out hit from Shua Galernter. And now coming up, number 8, Moshe Rosemarin.
Let's go. We're going to get the next one. Let's go. 2 down. Let's go.
First pitch misses high, ball 1. Rosemarin's favorite highlight of the season was pitching against the Orioles, as he has played third base, outfield, and pitcher over the course of the season. Swing and a miss there, strike one. Galernter there with the first ball put in play against Jakes since the first inning, as that one's going to hit the zone for strike two. 1-2 the count. Runners at first and second, 2 down here in the bottom of the second, as that one misses high for ball two. And that's a high ball three, and we've got a full count with 2 outs for the second inning in a row for the Padres. This time with runners at first and second instead of bases loaded. And again, Jakes with the same result. His 7th strikeout in 2 innings. And after 2 innings, we are going to take a quick break. We'll be back with the third. Stay tuned.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. What?
I can't drive.
Why? My. Oh.
Start of the third inning here in the BYB Major A Town Championship. Score still 3-0 in favor of the Red Sox as the Red Sox come back to the plate. And we got a quick timeout called to start the inning before Cam Galula can throw his first pitch. Now he throws it low for ball one. We are back at the top of the order for the Red Sox with number 13, Dylan Farrell. Farrell, his last time up, grounded out too short to start the game as he takes strike one there. It'll be Farrell followed by the Dean brothers, O'Sheen and Kean here in the top of the third. As he hits a high chopper to third, fielded well by Rosemary, thrown to first, and in time for out number one. Solid contact by Farrell, but perhaps a little too solid as it gave a nice high one-hopper over to third. Fielded well by Moshe Rosmarin at third for the Padres. First pitch to O'Sheen Dean is going to miss for ball one. Dean legged out an infield single his last time up, as he takes strike one there. 1-1 the count. That one misses high, ball one. O'Sheen Dean's hobbies when not playing baseball are travel soccer and mini golf. As that one's going to miss for ball three, 3-1. And that's gonna be a walk for O'Sheen Dean. He reaches base for the second straight at bat. Second straight plate appearance, I should say, since technically a walk doesn't count as an at bat in stat keeping. But either way, gets runner on first for his older brother, number 13, Kean Dean, as that first pitch misses, ball one. Well covered by the catcher to prevent O'Sheen from taking off. Kean, his last time up, grounded into an inning-ending double play. Now up in much the same situation as he was in the top of the first. One out, his younger brother at first, and even against the same pitcher. Fouls that one off. And it'll be a 2-1 count. Kian Dian, much like his younger brother, also plays travel soccer. So multi-sport athletes able to play at a high level as Kian sends that one through the right gap for a clean single, juggled slightly by the right fielder. O'Sheen's taking off, and he's going to advance down to third. Good hustling on the base pads. There was some slight confusion and hesitation on O'Sheen Dian's part there, but took advantage of the slightest of juggles out in right field to race out to third off the single from his older brother.
Learn the new pitcher.
And we're gonna have a pitching change for the Padres. And I think it's gonna be a straight switch with the starting shortstop, Ryan Chase.
Cal Thorne.
Oh, my mistake, it's Cal Thorne that's taking over on the mound.
Hold it, fix that base for me.
Big Will, Shane Avery. Big Will, Shane Avery. Big Will,
So
Shane Avery.
Cal Thorne, number 11, takes over for Galula as Galula goes 2 1/3 innings. Gave up 3 runs, none of them earned, but does have 2 base runners on his name, as Thorne inherits those. If they score, they would be credited to Galula.
How many more do you need, Cal?
And Thorne coming in a tight situation. Runners at the corners, 1 out. And the meat of the lineup coming up as the cleanup hitter, Will Jakes, will be the first batter he sees. Pause to lace up the old cleats, and here we go. We've got our first call to the bullpen here. As stepping up to the plate for the Red Sox, number 24, Will Jakes. Big swing and a miss there for strike 1. Jakes had one of the hardest hit balls we've seen so far, as he hit a liner off the shortstop's glove for a single. Takes strike 2 there. Jakes did come in to score in the top of the second, but now is back against the wall with an 0-2 count, 1 out. And 3 straight strikes, no hesitation from Cal Thorne on the mound. And with 2 down and the Dian brothers still standing at the corners, up comes number 12, Shane Kutka. Kutka got a single up the middle his last time up. Swings and misses there, strike 1. O'Sheen Dian at third, Kian Dian at first, 2 down here in the top of the third. That one is going to miss. First ball thrown by Thorne as he appears to have lost his footing a bit. It'll be a 1-1 count now to Kutka. Rushes off the plate. That one gonna miss outside, well covered by Mikey Sullivan behind the plate.
21.
2-1 the count to Kutka. And he hits a high bouncer. It's gonna bounce foul. Looked like it might have been a close play at first to decide whether a run came in, but takes a sideways hop off the edge of the infield grass for a foul ball.
22. 2 down.
2-2, the count to Kutka with 2 down and 2 runners on base here in the top of the third. And there's strike 3. Cal Thorne Does exactly what you want a relief pitcher to do when you bring him in a tight situation, and gets his team out of it unscathed. Moving to the bottom of the third, the score still Red Sox 3, Padres 0. Padres will be sending the top of their batting order up to the plate to try and find some offense of their own.
High first, Oshie second, Dylan short, Shane third.
As Big Will Jakes will come back out onto the mound for his third inning of work for the Red Sox. 2 shutout innings so far. Every out he's gotten with just him and the catcher. 7 strikeouts, although one of those batters reached on a dropped third strike, but simply dominant on the mound to start.
I cleaned them already.
And that was after such a rough start to the game. Gave up a single, a walk, and another single to start the bottom of the first inning. But since then, it's been strikeout, 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 drop third strike, strikeout, strikeout, single, strikeout. As he's gotten a third strike on 7 of his last 8 batters faced. However, the batters he will be facing to start the bottom of the third inning will be the batters that loaded the bases against him back in the first inning: Galula, Chase, and Sullivan.
Simon, takes first base. Bottom 3.
Leading off.
Bottom 3, Sox up.
Leading off for the Padres, number 5, Cam Galula.
Stay out, yeah, stay out, stay out. Play ball.
Aaron, be ready, kids. Back up away.
First pitch misses inside, ball 1. You know, Will Jakes likes to attack that inside corner against lefties, and it's been effective for him so far today, but that one just missed. Swing and a miss there, strike 1 as he goes outside this time against Galula. That's going to be a low one for ball 2.
21.
Here we go, Will, you got this, kid.
2-1 the count to Galula. And gets a piece of it, drops it right in front of the plate. Jakes chases it down, but can't get the throw to first in time, and the throw gets away, and Galula is going to race down to second on the throwing error. He's going to round second. He's going to try for third. It's a long throw to third, and it's not going to get there in time. Well covered by Kutka to prevent what could have been a recreation of DeLucia's drop third strike home run if that throw to third had gotten away. But instead, it will be a leadoff runner at third to start the bottom of the third inning. The attempted bunt misses, but the throw gets away. Galula comes in, slides, safe, got under the tag.
I got him underneath. I got the strike. Strike on the batter. Run scores.
So the pitch itself was a strike as Ryan Chase tried to lay down the squeeze bunt there. He missed for strike 1, but the throw got away, and on the passed ball, that is the Padres' first run as Galula comes in to score. 1-1 now the count to Chase. As he takes strike 2 there, Chase reached on a walk his last time up. Now staring down a 1-2 count. 3-1 now the score with the Padres on the board. And that one fouled off, and Chase stays alive at 1-2.
2 still.
Watch the change.
That one misses to the outside, ball 2.
22. 22, here we go. Go, Ryan. Close, foul it up.
Here we go, kid. Watch it again.
And that one is going to miss low and in, ball 3. A full count now to Ryan Chase. He's trying to get on base for his second straight plate appearance. And he takes high, ball 4.
That's what we need. Good job, buddy. Your turn, Mikey.
Chase down to first. As once again, the top of the Padres order proving troublesome for Will Jakes. Now coming up, number 13, Mikey Sullivan. That first pitch gonna miss, ball 1. Sullivan's hobbies when not playing baseball are hockey, water skiing, and fishing. As he hits a hard grounder, skips past the third baseman into left. Sullivan with his second straight hit puts runners at first and second. I can't really blame Kutka on that one. That one took a weird hop off the edge of the infield grass. I mean, when you play baseball on a natural grass field rather than a turf field, these are the risks you take as an infielder. Sometimes the ball's just going to take a weird hop. Now coming up for the Padres with runners at first and second and nobody out, number 34, Jack Lawrence. First pitch comes in low. Runners thought about taking off, but decided against it. Good, quick recovery from behind the plate by number 22, Avery Solomie. As that one is fouled off for strike 1. Lawrence went down on strikes his last time up, as that was when Jake started his torrid streak of strikeouts. That one gonna miss. The runners are taking off, but a favorable deflection, but the throw got away at third, and racing to the plate is Chase. A second run in, and wait a second. Sullivan took third on the exchange. Crafty base running by Mikey Sullivan. You can't take your eyes off this game for a second, folks. So let's recap what we just saw. Wild pitch gets away. Runners, both runners advance to second and third.
2-1, no outs.
Catcher recovers the ball off a hard ricochet off the backstop. Looks like he might be able to get the runner at third because of that favorable deflection. Throws to third, but misses the third baseman. And so Chase, having slid to third, pops back up, runs for home, and scores the Padres' second run. Mikey Sullivan, who advanced to second on the wild pitch, then sees that they're a little lax in the exchange getting back to the mound, and as long as the pitcher's not on the mound, he can break off of the base, and so he took off and stole third. As that one is a swing and a miss, but it gets away again, and Sullivan ties the game. And just like that, it's a tie ball game. Jack Lawrence chased that pitch low for strike 2, but it bounced away from the catcher once again, and Mikey Sullivan, with no hesitation, charges into the plate. And we've got 3 runs in on some wild pitches, pass balls, and throwing errors.
He's swung at the picks in the dirt.
And now with the score tied at 3, Lawrence goes down on strikes. So 1 out here, but Galula, Chase, and Sullivan didn't have to wait to see if somebody would knock them in this time, as they came in to score all on their own. 1 out and the base is empty as Cal Thorne swings and misses for strike 1. The older Thorne brother went down on strikes his last time up, as he takes one in the dirt there for ball 1. 1-1 the count. 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd. And he hits a hard grounder over to short, and it skips away from the shortstop as Thorne reaches that time. Another weird hop on the infield as shortstop had it well blocked, was waiting for it. You know, maybe if it's a high school player, the coach might be saying, you've got to charge in on that or something like that. But in Little League, you really can't blame the guy for missing that one, as that pitch well covered by Solomie to just make it ball 1 instead of a wild pitch. At the plate for the Padres, number 22, Holden Ben. Swing and a miss there, strike 1 as Thorne takes off and steals second. The aggressive base running paying off in spades for the Padres this inning, as that pitch gonna miss for strike 2 to Ben. 1-2 the count, 1 out runner at second. And that runner at second representing the potential go-ahead run for the Padres, who came into this inning trailing 3-0. That one misses low and in, ball 2. 2-2 the count to Ben, as that hits the zone for strike 3. Runner's taking off for third. They try and make the throw. Couldn't make it in time as Thorne steals third, sliding under the tag.
2 outs. Holden's out and swing.
So 2 down as Jakes collects his 9th strikeout through 2 2/3 innings. Now coming up to the plate is number 24, Peter Thorne. And he hits a high hopper back to the pitcher, picked up by Jakes, thrown to first, throw, and just barely staying on the bag was number 34. Good stretch on a throw that was a little wide, but collects the 3rd out and keeps us tied at 3. 3 in, we're tied at 3, and we're going to break, but we'll be back with the 4th inning. Stay tuned.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
All right, we've got ourselves a ball game here at Elliott Field in the 2024 Brookline Youth Baseball Major A Town Championship. All squared at 3 apiece through the first 3 innings as the Padres put 3 on the board in the bottom of the 3rd to tie things up here with the Red Sox. Now as we enter the top of the 4th, we'll be starting off with number 22 for the Red Sox, Avery Solomie, as he takes, I believe, strike 1 was the call on that one. Cal Thorne back on the hill for the Padres after taking over with a strong relief job in the bottom of, in the top of the 3rd, that is. That one, strike 2. Doug Whiteford behind the plate, umping this one of the top umpires in Brookline Youth Baseball, suitably covering this championship game as Solomie fouls that one off to stay alive at 1-2. Solomie grounded into a fielder's choice his last time up, but due to some throwing errors, he was able to later come in to score as part of a 3-run rally for the Red Sox back in the top of the 2nd inning. Takes high, ball 2 there, 2-2 the count. Cal Thorne, who got back-to-back strikeouts to end the top of the 3rd, despite coming in with runners at the corners and 1 down. Now a hard ground over to second, fielded cleanly, thrown to first, and complete for out number 1. Well handled there by the Padres infield. Almost a bit of a risky stretch at first base by number 24, Peter Thorne.
1 down, 1 down.
But he knows his reach better than I do and judged it well for the 4-3 ground out. And that's going to be strike 1 as number 11, Aaron Sitkoff, was trying to lay down a sneak bunt there. Showing bunt again, lays it down, it rolls foul. Oh. There was some brief confusion as it rolled foul. Whiteford was waiting for someone to touch it as technically as in the infield got to be touched before it can officially be ruled foul when it's a grounder. Swing and a miss there, strike 3. So 2 quick outs for Cal Thorne and the Padres defense here in the top of the 4th. Now coming up, number 19, William DeLucia. First pitch high, ball 1. DeLucia had what has probably been the biggest play of the game so far with his dropped 3rd strike home run. Brought in 2 runs for the Red Sox back in the 2nd inning.
2 down. 2 down.
Now facing a 2-0 count with 2 down and the base is empty. That one hits the zone for strike 1. That one also hits the zone, strike 2. 2-2 the count. Thorne trying to collect his 4th strikeout to end this inning in order. But not on that pitch as that skips the dirt, and we got a full count here to DeLucia.
Full count, down.
And he makes contact, high bouncer to short, picked up, thrown to first, not in time. DeLucia legs out the infield single. I actually thought that was really well fielded by the Padres shortstop there, as it at first looked like a high hop, but then did that thing where it hops high and then the next one hops low, which sneaks past a lot of infielders. That fools a lot of infielders. He fielded it well, but just couldn't get the throw in time to get DeLucia. And so runner at first with 2 down for number 7, Jay Park, who takes strike 1. That one also hits the zone, strike 2. 0-2 the count. 2 down, runner at first here on the top of the 4th. We're tied at 3 apiece. That one misses outside. Oh, the catcher thought the inning was over. He was starting to walk off. The ump says not on that pitch, though. That one's going to be low and away for ball 2.
22,
Swing and a miss. That one ends the inning. And Cal Thorne does pick up his 4th strikeout out of 5 outs collected in 1 2/3 innings pitched out of the bullpen. We move to the bottom half of the fourth, and it's still anybody's ball game, tied at 3.
Exceptional Will third. Jay right. Dylan center.
And boy, give a lot of credit to some really good pitching here. We've seen a number of fielding mistakes. We've seen some well-fielded balls, but we've also seen some bad misconnections on throws that's really what has led to just about every run scored on either side, but the pitching has been excellent. And we've got another name to add to our list of pitchers that have appeared in this game, as Will Jakes will move to first base, taking over on the mound. In his place, I believe, is number 11, Aaron Sitkoff.
Hey, Will. Well done, dude. Well done.
And a lot of credit has got to be given to Will Jakes for the clinic he put on. Yes, some players were able to hit him, and yes, some throwing mistakes ended up costing him, as 3 runs did get put on the board, although none of them earned, as all were scored with the aid of some defensive errors. And I don't think there's been a single earned run scored from either team so far, which just goes to show, again, how strong the pitching has been. We've seen so many strikeouts. We haven't seen any balls really blasted from the hitters so far. We've seen a couple go to the outfield, but honestly, I think we've seen more balls go to the outfield off of missed throws than we've seen off of hit balls. So we'll see how the Padres bats handle the new lefty hurler on the mound. As Sitkoff takes over for Jakes. Both starting pitchers finish the day with a no decision. Cam Galula was on the hook for the loss when he was taken off the mound, as the Padres were still trailing 3-0, but he actually ended up scoring the Padres' first run in the bottom half of that same inning to start a 3-run rally that would tie the game. And now, here we stand in the bottom of the fourth, leading off for the Padres, number 7, Tyler Jacobs. First pitch and a high hopper to first, well fielded by Jakes for out number 1.
One pitch, 1 out.
Jakes flashed a bit of a smile on that grounder. I think he was happy to see the ball back in his hands after coming off the mound. Now batting for the Padres, number 12, Aiden Kawada, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Defense, let's go. We got to make these plays, okay?
Swing and a miss there, strike 2.
0-2, 1 down.
That one gonna miss, low and in for ball 1. Kawada went down on strikes his last time up. Hoping to get something going for the Padres here in the bottom of the fourth, with the score tied. Swing and a miss. 2 quick outs from the southpaw reliever, Sitkoff.
All right, lefty, here you go. You got one
As
more.
now with 2 down, the bases empty.
Plays that first.
Up comes number 19, Shua Galernter. First pitch gonna miss, ball 1. Galernter, his last time up,
Shake it off, you go.
he was the only batter to get a hit off of Jakes in the 2nd inning. That one, did that one hit him in the feet?
Come here. Simon, come here. I don't bite. Come on.
The umps conferring over whether that hit Galernter
First base.
in his feet, and they are going to give him the hit by pitch.
It's a pitch ball, even if it hits the ground. It's his responsibility, right?
There was a brief discussion there,
Go, Aaron. You got
1 second time. I don't got the mask on.
just to make sure. But there will be a runner at first with 2 down as up comes number 8, Moshe Rosmarin, swings and misses for strike 1. Rosmarin went down on strikes to end the second inning his last time up. But he hits one out to the outfield that time, caught out in right field. That will end the inning. Well caught. I believe that was Jay Park who caught that one. That one is probably the deepest hit ball so far today, but easily hauled in by Jay Park. That ends the 4th inning. And we're going to go to break, but things are heating up here. 4 innings in, tied at 3. We'll be back with the 5th inning. Stay tuned.
Jason, let's go see your room.
That's not right. How was it? Is it good?
Here we go, top of the 5th inning here at Elliott Field in the 2024 BYB Major A Town Championship. All squared at 3 apiece as the Red Sox, hoping the top of their order will be able to get the offense going. Leading off, number 9, Dylan Farrell.
Yeah, we're good.
Number 11, Cal Thorne, back on the mound for another inning of work out of the bullpen. First pitch misses low, ball 1. Dylan Farrell, his last 2 times to the plate, he has grounded out to the infield both times as he takes high, ball 2 there. Excuse me, that was strike 1. And that was strike 2, 1 and 2, the count to Farrell. And a hard hit grounder to short, fielded well though, thrown to first in time. Cam Galula at short, making that one look routine. Dylan Farrell, he's had some well hit balls, but they've all been right at the infielders. And Cam Galula fielded that one well for the first out of the inning. Now batting for the Red Sox, number 2, Oshin Dian. As I think that one was strike 1. That one's gonna miss, ball 1. The younger Dian brother has reached base each of his last 2 plate appearances, a single and a walk. This one fouled off for strike 2. I gotta say, one of the fun things from you get from watching baseball is seeing all the different kind of pitch deliveries. If you watch Cal Thorne's delivery, he's got this. He starts out with a really fast, high kick of his front leg, and then slows down a bit as he delivers. See that? Just a unique look. I love seeing stuff like that. This one fouled off, and Dian stays alive with a 2-2 count. Dian has reached base twice, but he's been thrown out on a double play and then left stranded at third. Has not scored yet. As that one is low for ball 3. We got a full count to the younger Dian brother here with 1 out in the top of the 5th. And a foul ball that flies right towards our cameraman and producer, Arlen Shostak, underneath his his high-rise stand that he films from. But a little bit of excitement, one of those things that if you're in the vicinity of it, just makes you jump a little bit. And this one's a grounder over to short, fielded, thrown to first, beats him out. Another great play by Cam Galula at short, and a nice reach by Peter Thorne at first to rein in a slightly high throw for out number 2. 2 well-hit balls from the Red Sox, but both of them right to Galula at short. And so 2 down as up comes number 13, Kian Dian. And it's a one-hopper to third, and 3 quick outs as Rosemarin this time takes care of business over at the hot corner as Cal Thorne and the Padres put the Red Sox down in order with 3 infield groundouts. Great efforts from Cam Galula, Moshe Resmarin, and Peter Thorne at first. So both Thorne brothers making some strong defensive contributions. And well, Peter Thorne may be the youngest player out here at 9 years old. He certainly makes himself big at that first base position. He's had a number of nice stretches to get those force outs at first on a day where we've seen a number of throws get away, and how crucial that's been. It is everything to have a reliable first baseman. Moving to the bottom of the 5th, Sitkoff back on the mound for his second inning of work out of the bullpen for the Red Sox, as the Padres will try to see.
Hey, Rod. The other thing we could do, we could bench Jay this inning.
Oh, Aaron Sitkoff. I'm sorry, I think I mixed it up with the coach's name. Ugh. I got all these papers in front of me with a million names. Sometimes I get them mixed up because it's almost guaranteed that the coach is going to match last names with one of the players. You know, unless you're a little league lifer like the legendary Arlen Shostak, odds are you're going to see a lot of dads coaching in this one. And honestly, I don't think there's anywhere these dads would rather be on Father's Day than right here at the town championship. And it'll be the top of the Padres order: Galula, Chase, and Sullivan.
All right, bottom five, friend.
And the top of the order has been lethal for the Padres. They've gone single, walk, single each time they've come up in order. Galula and Sullivan both 2 for 2 with a pair of singles. Chase 0 for 0 with a pair of walks. Each of them scored in that 3-inning rally for the Padres back in the bottom of the 3rd. And so for Aaron Sitkoff, the lefty reliever for the Red Sox, this could be his biggest test yet, as the first one misses for ball 1. But you know what? This is exactly the situation where you want to get a wild pitch. You want to get out of your system when there's nobody on the bases. That one high, ball 2.
You would have caught that. I would have caught that. Maybe close to the top. Right? 20.
2-0, the count to Galula. Hits a grounder over to second, fielded cleanly, thrown to first, and it's caught at first for out number 1. Well fielded by Oshin Dian at second, making sure he didn't lose track of where it was hopping. And then throw might have been slightly off course from where the first baseman, Kai Schofield, was expecting it, but he adjusted well to collect that throw for out number 1. So that's the first time that the Red Sox have retired Cam Galula at the plate. And now they'll be hoping to do the same to number 9, Ryan Chase, who has walked both times he's been up. And he takes 2 balls to start, 1 outside, 1 inside. He's had such a good eye at the plate today. That one, though, curves into the zone, strike 1. That one drops low, ball 3. 3-1 the count. Chase 1 ball away from his 3rd straight walk of the day.
Hey, Tom, Thorn boys, Mikey, behind. Come on, guys. 31 from now, 31.
Making sure the Padres players stay behind the fence in their dugout. That one just drops in at the last second to catch the high corner. And we got a full count now to Chase. 1 out, bases empty here in the bottom of the 5th. And he gets him for strike 3. So 2 outs from Sitkoff against the most dangerous part of the Padres order, but now possibly the most dangerous hitter in their lineup coming to the plate, the 3-time All-Star, number 13, Mikey Sullivan. First pitch, and he slices it high, staying in the air. Sitkoff tracking it, and he's got it. Aaron Sitkoff taking care of business himself to end the 5th inning. And after a strong 1-2-3 inning from the Red Sox southpaw, we finish up 5, and we are still tied at 3 apiece. And we will be back with the 6th and final inning of regulation, which I now have to specify with a tie game this late. Stay tuned.
There's so many rewards in life. You coming into our home was one of the greatest rewards we could have ever had.
You know, it took 20 years, and I got my 3rd child, who was 17 at the time.
It's so cool to watch the adult that you've become, and you really have done as much for us as you think we've done for you.
Back for the 6th and final inning of regulation, I have to specify, here in the BYB 2024 Major A-Town Championship. And I have to specify regulation because the Padres and Red Sox are tied at 3 apiece going into the 6th inning. And joining me for possibly the thrilling conclusion of this amazing game is League President Holden Hodgson, but we're going to wait to talk to him in a second as Will Jakes leads off the inning with a single right through that gap up the middle. What a game this has been so far. How about it, Holden?
Yeah, I mean, very exciting, worth the cost of admission, that's for sure, Jesse.
Absolutely. Is there a cost of admission out here?
It's a figure of speech, right?
Yeah.
Nice
maybe they should. Maybe the better the game gets, the more you start charging the fans who are already there. They can take that chance. You know they're happy to be here.
Yeah. You got the good umpires working. Doug is at the plate, and Looks like Simon's at the bases, so good crew. I'm sure they're going to get the calls right, and now it just matters who's going to make more plays, right?
Indeed. We've seen a lot of plays made so far, as with a runner at first, number 12, Shane Kutka at the plate for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss, strike two. It feels like we've seen such top-line pitching today. I mean, there have been runs scored, but a lot of it off of missed throws around the infield. The pitching has been phenomenal.
That's nice to hear. Yeah, at this time of the year, all of the players are available. There's not a lot of dilution or competition for the talent going in different directions, so you got the best on the mound, and it looks like it shows, yeah.
Swing and a miss, strike three. Cal Thorne continues dealing out of the bullpen as he gets out number one. Coming up, number 22, Avery Solomey. And Holden, how about having the bottom seed of the tourney, the 2-8-1 Red Sox, making it all the way here? What does that say about how well balanced this league is?
I visited all 6 dugouts as the season got underway, and I said to each of the groups, the teams, that they all had a chance. They're all deep, and it was one of the best roster drafts I've seen. I mentioned that at the All-Star game. It's the same here if you just look at it. Any given day, these teams can compete, especially if they're healthy. Avery's a good example. Avery was hurt for a month or so, and he impaired the success of the Red Sox. They didn't have a full roster, not to diminish who was there, but again, they weren't playing with all their talent, and now they have it, and that makes them more dangerous, and they're showing it. So good for them, and allowing the seeding to work, the double elimination tournament. It's good. I think it's great. Nice challenge for the Padres here.
Oh, and this could be a challenge for the Padres. Cal Thorne kicking his leg about. Looked like he lost his balance there on that makeshift pitcher's mound. Hopefully he's okay. Looks like he was just kicking it out. He almost looked like he was kicking sand out of his shoe or something. But hopefully nothing's wrong with his ankle or anything like that, as this pitch is fouled off for strike two. 1-2, the count to Solomey. 1 out. Jakes representing the potential go-ahead run at first base. And that's a wild pitch. That gets away. Jakes is racing down. Oh, did they call that a strike? Was that a dropped third strike?
No, it's not. You're literally standing in the bag. I'm here. Oh, you're like this.
That was a ball.
Oh my. Okay. Brief confusion. Solomey thought it was strike three and that he got a chance to run to first, but it was a low ball two. So the count is 2-2. Jakes does take second on the wild pitch. Like you said, Holden, we got the good umps here.
Right.
There's strike three.
Right. Take a deep breath. Give the umpires a chance to make the call, and they made the correct call there. But the Red Sox got some life here still. I mean, a base hit could do some damage if they decide to send Will from second with nothing to lose. Well, look at that.
There he drop it, and it is fair. And the bunt master, Aaron Sitkoff, who's made his main impact on the mound today as a stout reliever, this time lays down a bunt single. He's been trying to lay those bunts down all day, Holden, but this time finally drops it, and it rolls just inside the fair line. And
fantastic. Good coaching, good aggressive decisions here. Rather than challenge the fastball, just be ready, receive it, put it in play that way. Still got 2 outs, still got to put the bat on the ball in this at-bat here.
Runners at the corners, 2 down. Up comes number 19, William DeLucia. First pitch is a strike. DeLucia has had himself an exciting day. Technically speaking, he's 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout, but that dropped third strike turned into basically a 2-run home run in what might have been the most exciting play of the game so far today. And now facing down an 0-2 count. This could be the most exciting moment of the game so far. The potential go-ahead run standing at third, 2 down, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Wow.
Cal Thorne with ice in his veins since coming out of the bullpen, as that is his, let me count it up, 3, 5, 7 strikeouts since coming on back in the 3rd inning. What a day he's been having.
That's outstanding. I mean, the box score, as I catch up here, looks really, really balanced, and you know, there's only slight differences. That was an outstanding inning. Chances for both sides. You know, keep playing. See if you can get some extra innings here. If you're the Red Sox, see if you can get to the 7th. You know, arrive there with runner on second with 1 out, but they gotta hold them here. And I know they're looking at the middle, bottom of the order, so you know, we'll see how the calculus holds here.
And indeed, it will be the 4, 5, 6 hitters, Lawrence, Cal Thorne, and Ben, coming up for the Padres here in the bottom of the 6th. And boy, with the town championship on the line, there's a chance we're seeing a walk-off here. Is there anything more you could ask for as a fan of baseball?
No, love it. These children put a lot of work in throughout the season to get to this point. They've all earned it. It's the opportunity, and you know, I hope they're all alert and ready when it's their time to make the play, and hope the best team wins, and we'll see what happens. But certainly no foregone conclusion here. Let's see what we get.
Absolutely, and with both teams' pitchers pitching the way they have, it almost feels like it's just a race to see whose arm gets tired out first, or who makes the first mistake on the throw or something like that. Because really, by my account, no earned runs for any pitchers as of yet because of all the throwing errors we've had.
It's a feature of the game at this level. It is. It's got to get on base, and good things happen, right? However you get on base.
Exactly. Aaron Sitkoff returning to the mound. He has been strong through, I want to say, 2 innings of relief so far. He's allowed 1 hit by pitch and no other base runners through the first 7 batters he's faced over these last 2 innings.
Good for him. That's composure.
And especially that last inning in the bottom of the 5th, going up against a trio of Galula, Chase, and Sullivan, 3 guys who had all reached base on each of their 2 previous plate appearances, and he puts them down in order. Now leading off for the Padres here in the bottom of the 6th, number 34, Jack Lawrence. First pitch skies it out to left field. If it stays fair, just foul by inches. Boy, that could have been the first extra base hit of the day if it was just a few inches to the right.
Yeah, the last couple of fly balls off the bat here, I just haven't squared up the ball, right? And they've been, it's been a long time up in the air, and you know, if they make contact, maybe they'll drive it far, but they haven't been able to pick up the pitching that well.
That one comes in low and in, ball 1. Lawrence so far today is 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts, but he's hoping to get on base and represent the potential game-winning run. As that one comes in high for ball 2.
Of course, Jack was in our home run derby, 2 weeks ago. He has the potential to be a real big hitter here.
This one he pulls foul.
Here we go, one more.
He's had a foul to the left. He's had a foul to the right. If he can just straighten it out.
It's exciting.
It is. 2-2 the count. And with a 2-strike count, it's just as good odds that Sitkoff gets one by him. You never know what you're going to get with the next pitch. That one misses outside. Lawrence with the patience as he draws ball 3. It's a full count to start the bottom of the 6th. It makes contact, grounder to short, off the hat of the shortstop as Lawrence with a lead-off hit, and he will represent the potential game-winning run, and they're going to quickly go and check on the short. Oh, did that actually get his head? Oh, I thought it just took his hat off. Ooh.
And we're all taking a knee here.
Yeah, that was tough. That was, I believe that was number 9, Dylan Farrell over at short. And, you know, we've seen weird hops in the infield throughout this game, and that's so hard to handle. And, oh man, when it bounces right up into the forehead.
Well-deserved round of applause. Tough kid.
Tough kid. You could see he was in tears after that one. That hurt.
Yeah.
He got hurt by that one. And with the town championship on the line, he is staying out there. You know what? Tom Hanks may have said there's no crying in baseball. I disagree. I absolutely fervently disagree. Now up, number 11, Cal Thorne. First pitch low, but well collected by Solomie behind the plate. And with a runner on base, his position becomes so much more important. Anything by him could get them that much closer to ending this ball game.
Looks like the catcher knows it and is very alert for whatever comes next. The infielders are covering the bag, so they're well trained at this point. Coaching staff has done their job.
1-1, the count to Cal Thorne as he lifts one out to center. Center fielder under it, and he's got it.
Nice piece.
That's 2 outs. That's 1 out. But the center fielder wanted to jog that one all the way in. Kian Dian having some fun with that one. So 1 out, runner at first. And boy, even some of the high balls that we've seen, again, like you talked about squaring up, you know, even occasionally when it looks like they got a good square on it, it's always right at a fielder.
Yeah.
Whether it's right at an infielder or, in this case, right at an outfielder. Now batting for the Padres, number 22, Holden Ben. First pitch gets away from the catcher, and without hesitation, Lawrence takes second on the passed ball.
It's big.
Winning run is in scoring position. Holden Ben 0 for 2 so far today with 2 strikeouts, but Lawrence had the same line coming into this inning. And another wild pitch, and Lawrence slides into third, and the throw gets away, but it ricochets right over to Farrell at short. And with Lawrence sliding in, he had no chance to break for home.
Okay. That runner comes in. That's it. Okay.
The winning run is at third with 1 out. Solomie's job so important, Sitkoff's job so important here, and Holden Ben with a chance to put an end to the 2024 Brookline Youth Baseball Major A season with 1 swing of his bat.
Coaching staff taking the opportunity to collect everybody, discuss what's best right here. I think this is wise, good timeout.
Because situationally, you got to think about any ball in play, you're throwing home.
Right. Do or die.
You have to contain the runner at third. You can't just get the force out. There's only 1 out. We got a reliever coming in. Kian Dian, number 13, taking over on the mound in place of Aaron Sitkoff.
Aaron did a good job. Good for him.
He did. I mean, 1 hit and 1 hit by pitch through 2 1/3 innings pitched. You know, yes, technically speaking, for the stat keepers, if Lawrence scores, that would be credited to Sitkoff, and he would end up being the losing pitcher. But, you know, this is why we have more stats than just wins and losses. You know?
What was the most interesting thing you read off the player bios?
Ooh, the most interesting.
These kids are all so full of
yeah, I know. I got to see them.
surprises.
I think the most interesting I saw was that Peter Thorne is only 9 years old. That, to me, was the most interesting, particularly because he's been playing so big at first base.
Yeah.
With a lot of those throws, he's extended his arms. He's shown a fair amount of height for a 9-year-old. I mean, that's a kid who's getting his growth a little early.
Yeah, he's a rising star.
Yeah. I mean, you think about the fact he's 1 year younger than Osheen Dian on the Red Sox, and the height difference between the younger Peter Thorne and the slightly older Osheen Dian.
Yeah.
It just goes to show you, at this age, kids can come out any size.
They can, yeah. And they all have their moments, and they can all perform.
Absolutely.
Shane, center field. Big Will.
You know, baseball's a game that takes all shapes and sizes.
Shane, go to center. Right, let's talk to the infielders. Infield in. We gotta stop
Red Sox making some other defensive changes. They're sending Shane Kutka out to center field, moving Will Jakes back to first.
Guys, do you all understand the plays to 4, right? Plays to 4. I didn't think of that. Plays to 4.
So 2-0 is the count to Ben off of those 2 pitches that got away and moved Lawrence from first to third.
It's a pass ball, you gotta collect it real quick.
In the middle of this at bat, we've seen a pitching change. Kian Dian now on the mound for the Red Sox.
Just is exciting.
Oh, it's so exciting. The season on the line. The Red Sox trying to push it to extra innings and keep their Cinderella season going. The Padres take strike 1 there, 2-1 the count to Ben, as he is trying to put an end to this season and give the Padres some redemption after losing in the finals last year. Swing, it's in play at second, the throw to the plate, not in time! The Padres win! Holden Ben with the walk-off hit, Lawrence in to score, and you can put a bow on the 2024 season! The Padres secure the 2024 BYB Major A Town Championship on a walk-off hit in the bottom of the 6th, 4-3.
What a game.
What a game, what a game. Holden Ben with the walk-off hit as he got, you know what, you said, you just got to get bat on ball, get in play, get on the base paths, and magic can happen. The final score here at Elliott Field, the Padres 4, the Red Sox 3. The Padres living in Redemption City here. They came so close last year, only to come up short. And today, satisfaction. The Red Sox have plenty to be proud of as they finish as the runner-ups. They came into these playoffs the 6th bottom seed, and they finish as the runner-up. We're gonna have our award presentations right after a minute here. Holden, you're gonna take off and represent the league in that. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me as always. You guys do a fantastic job. What a broadcast. I'm sure everyone will watch this for years to come.
Thank you very much.
Thank you guys.
All right, Holden Hodgson taking off, and we'll have the award presentation in just a minute. Don't go away.
During high school, I hung with the wrong crowd and I never graduated.
I helped Santiago in many different ways, like all fathers do, because he always wanted to go to college.
I felt a little embarrassed to come back to school, but eventually, once I came here, I knew that it's for a bigger goal.
He was very dedicated, hardworking. He connected with his teachers, he connected with other students. That was one of the key reasons why he was able to keep forging ahead.
It was amazing to see him graduate. This was one thing that meant so much to him, and of course, it meant so much to us too.
With the help of my father and having my son, that was all the motivation that I needed. That support is everything.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Welcome back to Elliott Field. Now we're going to toss it over to league president Holden Hodgson with the award ceremony.
Thanks, Jesse. What a game. What a way to finish the season. You know, our spring 2024 major season had a lot of ups and downs, and some teams may have been overlooked at the beginning, but certainly could not be overlooked at the end. I think despite coming up just a little bit short, I think our hats are off to the Red Sox, the players and the team for putting together quite an effort and getting to this point. You guys keep your heads held high. I think you guys deserve a ton of respect for what you've been able to accomplish this season. Please keep your head held high. Come back for more baseball, but for time being, take a bow. What a season. Good job, Red Sox. Fantastic job, Coach Seth and the whole group. Nothing to be ashamed of. Good job. Okay, but like every game and every season, there is one champion. We'd like to say congratulations to the Padres, runners-up last year. This year, they went all the way. Successful champions for the 2024 spring season, led by Coach Chase. I'll turn it over to him, and again, once again, say this is a competitive season. They came out on top because of good coaching and great gameplay by their players. All credit due to the Padres. Now turn it to Coach John Chase to introduce his players and give them the championship trophies. Well done.
Thanks, Holden. Appreciate it, buddy.
All right.
Red Sox, good job, bud. Good job. Get over here, buddy. Awesome. I just want to thank the Red Sox for giving us an awesome championship game, man. Like, they had a tough regular season, and they just got hot at the right time. And we knew that coming in. We knew Will was going to pitch well. We didn't want to see Dylan on Tuesday, so we tried to finish the business tonight, and they really made it hard on us. So I'll give them a lot of credit. Thank you guys for competing. Good game. Our season was great, man. They made my job very, very easy. They competed hard every single game. Defense and pitching wins baseball every time, and that's kind of what we hang our hat on. That's why we were here last year. It's why we're here again this year. We're just on the right side of it. So further ado, let's get some trophies out to these boys. All right. All right, Peter Thorne. Thanks, buddy. Can we take a picture? I'm not going nowhere here. Give me Shua up here, buddy. Shua, good job, bud. Hey, good job, buddy. Way to compete. Moshe, get up here, big guy. We lost to his brother last year. Happy you're on the right side of that one. Good job, Hal. Way to compete. Aiden, come on up, big guy. Good job, man. Way to grind out the season. All right. Who we got? Tyler, get up here, buddy. Tyler Jacobs. His first year playing, right? Kid's a hockey player. Gets a trophy. Congrats, dude.
You guys are on TV, guys.
Who we got over here? Hold on. Cal Thorne, get up here. Way to sling it, kid. Dude, unreal. Good job, big guy. Proud of you. Game winner run. Jack Lawrence, get up here, Jackie. Way to score, big guy. Awesome season, dude. Get up there. One of my tandem, Lefty Mighty Mouse. Cammy, get up here. Lefty tandem. Awesome job, dude. Way to compete.
Try and stare at the camera, guys.
Winning RBI. Holden, Ben.
Keep smiling for a while.
Nice job, buddy. I told this kid it'd be my first pick, number one pick overall every time I had the chance in AA. I got the chance to do it again. Mikey Sullivan.
Yeah, Mikey.
Gracias. Hi, people.
Hey, good job, buddy. Good job. All right, I got to share a house with this kid. But come collect your hardware. Ryan Chase, good job, big guy. Way to come up big, guy. Get over here. Get over here. Awesome job, pal. Hey, I want to say big thanks to my coach, John Galula, assistant. He was unbelievable. Keeps my crazy brain on straight. Thank you, Johnny. Good season, buddy. Appreciate it. Good job.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Well done.
Appreciate it.
That's the end of a nice season here. Look forward to whatever comes in the future, summer, fall, and we'll be back here next spring. Thanks to ASPN for broadcasting it. And thanks to all our supporters, families, friends, and neighbors.
Good job, Padres!
All right, thank you, Holden. As we wrap up and put a bow on the 2024 season, we'll be back for one last wrap-up, so stay tuned.
I immigrated to America when I was 20 from a country called Uruguay. I have two careers. I'm in the Army Reserves, and I have a civilian career as an engineer. And I have two wonderful children. Every day is a challenge to make sure that the time that I have, I spend with them. It doesn't matter how tired you are, you have to be there. You have to be present for them. You have to try to teach them. When they learn something new and it just clicks in their brain, I just realized I could do this. And you can just see in their faces. It's such an incredible moment. It's those moments that are my favorite.
Well, put a bow on the 2024 Brookline Youth Baseball Major A season, and what a finish it was. Down to the wire, some excellent pitching from both the Padres pitchers and the Red Sox hurlers as well. All the way down to the wire, tied going into the bottom of the 6th inning, and finally it ends with a walk-off hit by Holden Ben to drive in Jack Lawrence for the game-winning run. The final score, Padres 4, Red Sox 3. The Padres, with satisfaction after the tough loss they suffered in last year's finals, they walk away with the crown this year. And the Red Sox, the clock may have struck midnight on their Cinderella run, but what a party it was for them. Great season, great game from both teams, and for ASPN HD, I am Jesse Mayfield Sheehan from Elliott Field. Thank you all for watching, and have a good night.